How's it going, Raiders? I'm Jackson Larkin.
And I am Cesar Delgado, and welcome to another episode of Raider Nation News. Our HHS Vex robotics team recently began their tournament season. And let me just say, they make some pretty impressive bots. Let's check it out.
Every year, our robotics team gets an assignment or a game that we have to design robots in order to achieve these or complete these challenges. Like this year's game, we have to take different sorts of colored cubes and stack them up on each other and then put them inside of other cups in order to multiply their scores together. And you're teamed up with another robot going up against two other robots from different schools, and you have to work with your teammate to beat the other two teams, score more points to them.
Wow, those robots are cool. The next tournament is at Batavia High School on November 24th. Good luck, Red Raiders.
Huntley High School was lucky enough to add a new position to the College and Career Center. We sat down with Mrs. Martins, who was appointed said position.
I am Mrs. Martins, and I'm the new College and Career Coordinator. We decided that there was just way too much for us to do in all three areas of counseling. We wanted to spend more time working on that with you. So we decided to make this position, and you can still see your general counselor for your post-high school plans. I'm an additional resource. We have over 100 colleges that send their representatives to see us. So when they come to visit us, you have an opportunity to meet with them, to talk to them, to talk to the people that that are actually making the decisions. One of the other things that I can help you with is applying for scholarships, but finding that it's overwhelming. So finding that information, I'm here to help. So the College and Career Center is a very simple resource for you. We're located directly across from the hub. We are here to help you on that step-by-step process, which is a very complicated process, and it doesn't need to be. Come in, sit down, we can talk about the different steps and break that out into really bite-sized pieces. So I hope to see you soon. Stop into the College and Career office. We are here when we want to help you with your future.
Honestly, thinking about college can be overwhelming, but Miss Martins definitely helps.
The PBIS team has arranged a special showing of the S-Word documentary. Let's hear from one of the PBIS team leaders.
I'm Ann Sharkey. I teach social studies, but I also help run the PBIS program, so the Raider Way here at Huntley High School. So the S-Word is a film that we are showing next week, November 5th at 7 p.m. in the PAC. It's a film that is made by some suicide survivors who are documenting their stories as well as kind of sending a message of hope for kind of the future and what they found they learned from their situation. So the film, The S-Word, really is about the idea of hope and kind of what comes next and living through these situations. And here in the state of Illinois, once a year we try to focus some sort of lesson or activity about suicide and depression and kind of the awareness around them. Part of the idea of the film is it's called the S-Word because it's often something that's kind of not spoken about. Suicide is a situation of suffering and feeling like you're not being understood, and so a lot of times it's not something that's brought up in public conversation. And so part of this as well was the creators of the film bringing forward the idea that this is something that people commit suicide oftentimes because it isn't discussed, because it isn't something that they know a lot about, or they feel like they're the only ones who go through it. So part of it is bringing awareness as far as other people's situation. And so we wanted to bring this to the community to give more resources as well as provide a message of hope.
On behalf of the Red Raiders, we're grateful to have a community that cares about such an important topic. Be sure to take advantage of this unique opportunity.
Hey, Huntley High School. It's Luke McCall, and I'm a part of Thespian Troop 6147. And this Monday, November 4th, at 7 o'clock in the Performing Arts Center, we'll be putting on 2 rooms. 3 judges are going to come out to see if we're good enough to make it to Theater Fest, which is at ISU. And we need you guys to pack the seats. Please be there. Alright, so 2 rooms is a 4-person cast. And it focuses on Lainey, and it focuses on Michael. And Michael's being held hostage in the Middle East, and Lainey has to live at home without her husband and not knowing how to get her back. So she talks to 2 other people, Walker and this girl named Ellen. Walker's a news reporter, and Ellen's a government spokesperson, and they're trying every possible way to bring him back, and the side effects and the ramifications of trying to get one person back while sacrificing for the many others. And this story is actually a true story about bombings that happened in Beirut and hostages taken from America. Our whole cast, me, Josh, Riley, Lizzie, Tori, and our director Dee, we would all really love if you guys came out to support us. Thank you guys so much.
I know what I'm doing Monday night.
I'll go with you.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
And I hope you Raiders have a good weekend.